Hello everyone, welcome to our Leo full moon audio style, podcast style report today. Sorry I'm not live with you as in person, but it just seems quicker to do it this way. Sometimes I just have really busy and stressful weeks and I haven't been that well, so I thought rather than not get a video out for you or something out for you, I would do this. So it is our full moon in Leo. I labelled it If I Only Had a Heart. Leo full moon is on Wednesday the 12th of February. Our tagline for this moon is, just like the lion in The Wizard of Oz, you need to remember that you have a heart already. We have our full moon in Leo on the 12th of February at 8:53 a.m. EST and 1:53 p.m. UK time. The moon is at 24 degrees and 6 minutes. This Leo full moon is in a triple aspect of us getting to the heart of the matter. This is highlighted with getting to the heart, which is a Leo compunction, then the degree point that leans into tuning into what is stabilizing for us, and bringing something together or making a sense of two things from the vantage point of the eyes of love. I want you to think of who you really are, your sparkle, your real truth. Leo's call always refers to the path of the heart. Lean into your heart space and come at life with the framework of love and from the framework of love. Aligned with the opposing force of the sun in Aquarius, you're beckoned to balance that which is personal and that which is not. Think of it like balancing your own personal values, beliefs and behaviours with the way you engage in relationships with others. This is a powerful time. The bright light of the moon will be illuminating the vibration that you are residing at or resonating at, the energy that you are emitting and how you are coming across to others in the world. Now, it's beautiful moon in the fact that it's asking you to bring out your creative element. What can you birth from this space? What can you creatively bring out, right? So maybe you are actually a pregnant parent, a father and mother waiting for a baby, or father and father, or something like that. You're waiting for something to birth, or you're trying to birth a project. Leo brings the energy and the focus to be doing that. On a kind, warm level, you're being given the go-ahead to transform into a better version of yourself by following the wisdom of your heart, the path of your wise lion. The wisdom wants you to break down patterning about your learned behaviour around love. How were you taught to use your love? Were you given messages that manipulation and coercion tactics will benefit you or get you the results you want? This moon admonishes this kind of thinking and asks you to reflect and check in on the behaviour that you are exhibiting. Think kind, loving leadership that does not expect, yet asks permission and gives choices. Ultimately, a full moon in Leo is determined to point you in the right direction, in the direction of self-love. It asks you to stop thinking about others and self-reflect. Where can you be there for you? Are you ready to express your inner truth, bound in the conscious light of the universe? Be aware and totally mindful to ensure that you are not leaning into the negative polarity of Leo's ego drive that screams out at others and self with a harsh critic and stops you expressing who you are by allowing ego to take control. How this moon can assist you is by allowing you to let go of toxicity. Are you creating drama, looking for what you need to be brought in by others, allowing yourself to become overcritical of others' lives, judgments and decisions? These aspects of your shadow, and if you're projecting them, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to tune into the transmutation that's highlighted with the moon and Sun square Uranus in Taurus. Think sudden, unexpected changes. You're being shaken, not stirred, as this full moon is saying, wake up. Uncomfortable and unsettling may be part of what you're dealing with. Remember, this is not about others. They have no bearing on this. It's about you. This is your hall pass to break free from any relationships, experiences or situations that have hit their sell by date. It's time and you know it. The universe knows it and you have no choice anymore. And now I'm going to be doing our tarot reading. Let's get our cards. I'm using the original Waite tarot deck. conceived of by Waite and designed by Pamela Coleman-Smith. So let's get 2 cards. Oh, they went flying. And let's see what we're getting. If they'll come out for us. Here we go. Oh, we've got some beautiful cards here. Really, really beautiful cards, actually. I really like them. So I will put a picture of them on the blog. And I will also put a picture of them either in the audio or... no, probably not in the audio. No, I will put one in the audio, actually, if I can. If not, what I'll do is I'll put one in the community page for YouTube. So, my darlings, you've got the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. It's really beautiful because it's kind of a stabilizing energy, and it's asking you're literally being asked to calm your nervous system and step into a space of alignment with everything that you've been feeling. You're being asked to check in to your body and your energy field and to see who you're being out in the real world. And also, if there was any kind of pain, you're being asked to stabilize your energy and to create a foundation that proves to you what really is. It's kind of like a foundation that you're going to work from the next part of your life, because the angels are sensing a new beginning. And then that comes in with the next card, which is the Ace of Wands, which is literally saying to you guys, you are literally in a space where the new beginning is being highlighted. A new start to your world is being highlighted. It's really on that level of starting a journey, beginning to take a new space and a new step. You may be living somewhere new or doing something different that's coming through for you. And also there's the idea of planting new seeds, planting new beginnings, new growth coming from new ideas, like I was talking about. Leo is the bringing in that creative element, birthing something new. A new beginning is highlighted. You're being called to step into that. And this is going to be, anything will be highlighted here will be communication, talking to others, bringing this into being. This is where you're being called. This is what you're being asked. And this is how you're being directed for the next space in your journey. So that's what's coming through in this Leo full moon. You're not alone in this, as the Sun is close to Mercury and assisting you with all things communication. You can communicate from the heart. You're able to be love in a way that you bring your thoughts, ideas, and authenticity to the world. All that glitters is not gold, and the moon in Leo's opposition to Mercury is bringing in an uncomfortable feeling as it asks you to create clarity of what you share. Think about the way you express your emotions and be vigilant. The call to not make enemies of the ones you need and truly love. You're being called to realise there are some people in your life you need, and maybe you don't want them there, and if you don't, that's fine, but it's about recognising who you want in your life and recognising who you don't. Mars is in retrograde in Cancer at 17 degrees, and it's trining Saturn in Pisces at 18 degrees. This is kind of highlighting a connection to material and divine affairs. Are you able to look at the ways that you come across, the way that you're asserting yourself in the world, with the Pisces element tuning into the spiritual foundation that you need to build? There's no denying that this will work, yet know that this is work that will elevate you into love. You're ready to create change, you're ready to transform, and the only question from the angels in the universe is, are you ready to do it? As in, do you want to do it? Will you step up? There are quite a lot of squares and oppositions in this chart, which are asking you to balance. They're alerting you to the fact that if you do not do these things, life will get steadily and gradually more and more difficult for you. It is for you to remember that you are on the path of the heart. This is your call to awaken. The Leo full moon is always called to let you know that you deserve love. It highlights self-love and the path for your heart. It asks you to lean into yourself, learn who you are, who you want to be, and be the best version of yourself going forward. Be graceful and acknowledge where you may have not been vigilant in the past, as the full path to healing needs you to understand and acknowledge this aspect in order to move into the path of your heart, the heart path. Now, your full moon release. In this moon, you're called to listen to your heart. Are there any areas that are blocked or feel as if they're rigid? Breathe into these areas and ask them to soften, and let them soften, right? Then ask your heart for a message of what it would like you to release. Let this wisdom inform your next steps, and do step into that creative element so you can imbibe a new way of being, a new space for your life and a new journey that is ultimately going to focus you into a new space. If you got this to hear, my lovelies, please do give me a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe as well. Namaste. Thank you so much for listening in and hearing this. I hope that it helps you to navigate a new path and a new way. And I'm sending you deep love on your journey to remembering who you truly are, with this beautiful Leo full moon as a bastion and support to help you to get there. Sending you deep love. Take care, my lovelies. Bye, everyone. Bye.